Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Blow Daz.
I'm Gaynor.
Okay, just the two of us today, Gaynor.
It is.
Aiden's off for his birthday.
He is, 21.
21 today.
Yeah.
Or the time of filming this anyway.
Yeah.
Which is the Thursday.
Yes.
So there you go. Bit of Brits, bit of jolly.
Yeah.
Brits try Trejos Tacos with Danny Trejo.
Yeah, he's an actor, right?
Actor, yeah. You'll recognise his face when you see him. Been in loads of stuff, Danny Trejo. I think more recently, we've seen him in Modern Family.
Yeah.
In one of the episodes.
Yeah.
But should we get into it?
Yes.
Brits try Trejos Tacos with Danny Trejo.
Today we are at the legendary Trejos Tacos.
Danny bloody Trejo, the baddest man in Hollywood.
This is fresh from LA, just arrived in London, and we are here to try their tacos with the man himself.
I'm
wow.
honestly
That's in
a little
London.
nervous. Danny Trejo is not only a legend, he's also got probably the scariest look.
He does. I mean,
You know?
has he ever not been a villain?
I don't know. Famous for having the most death scenes of any actor in Hollywood history. It turns out he's really good at making tacos.
Let's go take a look, shall we?
Danny Trejo.
Hey,
We're sat here in Notting Hill.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a dream right now.
I'm in a dream. My son, we were down here before, and my son brought me down here. And if you would have had sand on one side, it would have been Venice Beach. It was so crowded.
Yeah.
It wasn't Venice Beach.
That's interesting. It's similar vibes, actually. Portobello Road.
Exactly. Wow. And here it comes.
Okay, straight in.
Chips and what? Cheesy beans and...
That's delicious.
Oh yeah?
I'm not going to lie, Mexican food is probably my favourite variety of food.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Mexican restaurants opening up around where we are in Manchester.
Yeah, there is.
There's a hell of a lot. It just seems to be a massive trend at the moment of Mexican restaurants just popping up all over.
I love the chips and salsa.
Yeah.
I could just eat them all day.
They are very Moorish, but what you find as well with the Mexican restaurants that are opening up, you'd think they'd be like chain restaurants. I know we've had a Taco Bell, that wouldn't really count as a, I don't know, it doesn't for me anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm talking authentic Mexican. They're owned by Mexican families.
Yeah.
And they're all very authentic as well, which is even better.
Yeah.
And there was a brand new one that I think they wrote to you and sort of said we've opened up if you want to come and visit.
Yeah.
And it's I had some takeaway from there last week. Delicious.
Yeah.
But it is my favourite cuisine, Mexican, without a doubt.
Cheesy beans.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
That you gotta try. You gotta try both of them.
Okay. So the guac and chips, I mean, these chips look really good.
Yeah. Freshly made.
Well, you're going straight in for the beans.
Yeah.
All right, go on
Well,
then.
this is what Danny seemed most enthusiastic about when it came out.
Delicious.
Cheesy beans. So this is like a
Refried beans, is it?
bean sauce.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh, that is good. Holy moly.
Oh, yeah.
See what I did there?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I obviously knew you. I'd grown up on movies that you've been in, have seen you die countless times in various horrific ways.
I grew up, I think, playing a game called Fight for NY, in which you were a character, like the most badass character in this game.
So I have a 10-year-old kid saying, hey, I beat you.
Would you have ever dreamed when you were doing stuff like that you'd get to open a restaurant one day?
I never dreamed I was getting out of prison. You're going back that far. Like,
I've just been reading your book. The cover is instantly recognizable. You're an icon. I mean, there's a great passage where you talk about being hypnotized in prison
yeah, by Charles Manson.
by Charles Manson.
Yeah, that was funny.
The most moving passage, though, was the story about Kermit the Frog.
Oh, yeah. When my mom passed away.
What?
Yeah. I was here.
Yeah,
We were doing the Muppets Most Wanted and had no killing in it, no mayhem.
Boring.
Yeah.
You used to die and everything. What's going
I
on
shoot
here?
nobody. And I got a message that my mom had passed away, right? And so I was going to leave. I was really kind of feeling, and people would come up, hey, well, yeah, I know, it's okay. You're kind of pushing people away. I didn't want. Of course. And then the damn frog came.
Wait, what? What happened? Kermit.
Really sorry about your mommy. And he's doing the mouth like,
In character, he said that.
well, you can't talk to them unless
Unless it's through the puppet.
they will, yeah.
Well, the Muppets are method.
The Muppets will answer. I mean, it's that simple. You know, it's unreal. And
So when Kermit said that to you,
I
it
went
kind of
into the
all...
bathroom and had to collect myself.
Really?
Why? Because it all just hit
Ray
home.
Liotta came in and said, You all right, tough guy? Shut up.
Oh, that's
Wow.
an incredible story.
Is it true that you've died 65 times
More
on
than
camera?
anybody.
Oh my gosh.
The most iconic death so far on screen is me and Robert De Niro.
Oh, in Heat, yeah, for sure.
You and Robert De Niro, that was, yeah.
When you're begging him to kill you?
Before we went into makeup, we're sitting there, and Robert De Niro goes, how do you want to play this? Dan, how do you want to play this, Dan? I don't know, Bob. I could call him Bob. I don't know, Bob. What do you think?
I love that.
Wow.
And he says, I think you're already dead. I think you only got enough to beg me. Just beg me to kill me. He says, what do you think? For a split second.
Yeah.
For a split second, I don't think so, Bob.
That is a man with balls, right
Yeah.
there.
I mean,
I know how you
Robert,
survive prison. Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
yeah, Robert De Niro.
Yeah, that's the way I live.
Wow.
That's it, Bob. You hit it. And that's the way we did it. And the most iconic death.
Oh, it's absolutely breathtaking. Yeah.
Yeah, because afterwards we did it. He said, cut that. Robert hugged me. He said, we got it.
Please, Holmes, don't leave me like this.
When I asked him to be in Machete, me and Robert Rodriguez,
Yeah.
that every time I see Robert De Niro, I go, you, because that's what he always does, you. So when we did Machete, I ran into him, he goes, hey, you. Number
one. If I wanted to get into the kind of death scene game, and this is your speciality, dying on camera, have you got any advice? How do you make an on-screen death look convincing?
You know what? It's like pretend I'm dying.
Okay.
He's a character, isn't he?
Yeah.
Eh? How old do you think he's? About 80 now.
Yeah.
He's got to be 80s.
Yeah, I would say
minimum,
he's
right?
probably
He's been
like
around for a
70,
long time,
yeah.
hasn't he? He's done some, like you say, he's done some iconic films.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like try Trejos Tacos. I've not seen him eat anything yet and talk about it.
I don't think they can get a word in.
You don't need to, do they?
Like,
Eh?
they're like biting into it and he's like still yapping.
But if you sat there, you don't want to talk
Yeah.
about your taco if you're talking
No.
to Danny Trejo, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer.
Yeah.
How would I feel if I got ran over by a truck?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
It's just natural talent,
Yeah,
Ollie. I
yeah,
think is
yeah.
what we can infer from that.
So which of your sons is it Gilbert that this is an operation with?
Gilbert's a director now, directing movies.
Your son directed you in a film, right? From a son.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Best thing I've ever done.
Really? Getting to work as a family.
And not only that, I have a crime scene. I've never cried in a movie. I'm the mean guy. I mean,
You always play the tough guy.
I tried to tell him, hey, I make people cry in movies. No.
Yeah.
All week he kept showing me baby pictures. You know, he said, hey, look, Dad, remember this is when Sissy broke her arm. And, oh, yeah. So when it comes time to do this crime scene, Sasha, the girl that had buried him in the movie, I said, did you kill my son? She goes, no, I loved him. He was my only friend. And she started bawling. Wow. I lost it.
Really?
I lost it.
Really?
I couldn't believe it. I was like a booger crying.
That's great.
But he got me, boy. When he finally said cut, turned around, the whole crew was crying. They just got them all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, Gilbert, the baby picture dad. Gets him every time.
Guess there's not many people who can tell stories like a Danny Trejo. Been in that many movies, like you say, but he's very stereotypical.
Yeah.
Plays a tough guy, the enemy, the evil guy, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And it's very rare you see him play him as like a.
Yeah.
don't know,
He's like Steven Seagal. He's
Yeah,
always in like movies that,
yeah.
that are, you know, tough guy type
Yeah, I'd
ones.
take Danny Trejo over Steven Seagal any
Oh,
day.
I would, yeah, I know,
Oh, remember
I'm just
remember we went in the bakery and Steven Seagal was in
Yeah.
there. We were looking at it like, where do we know him from?
Yeah.
It turns out it was Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, wow.
Tacos.
Okay.
It's carnita taco with fresh pineapple, red onion with the coriander, and fermented pineapple hot sauce.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. This looks amazing. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Means good.
It's really hard. It's really hard to find good tacos in the UK.
We got 5 restaurants right now.
5.
Opening one in Detroit, and we've opened one here.
You're famous for on-screen deaths, but it's kind of ironic because you're really a survivor. I mean, you're like a serial survivor. You're a cancer survivor, a stroke survivor, a survivor of addiction, of prison, and also a restaurateur, arguably harder than all of those things to keep restaurants going. What's the secret?
Everything good that's happened to me has happened as a direct result of helping someone else. And that's the way I live my life. Every morning, dear Heavenly Father, let me help somebody on my path. And that's the way it works out. It always, even if it's a phone call to somebody, you know, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Whatever you believe in and whatever guides this universe, he's gonna repay you, but in his own time.
Right,
Do you understand? It's like you're not gonna immediately go cash a check, you know? But if you do what you're supposed to be doing, eventually you go, oh yeah, all right, I got you, you know, cool. I mean, literally, Mario Castillo I met when I was doing a movie called Blood In, Blood Out. And I met him in San Quentin. I was an actor, he was an inmate. And we talked, and I told him about staying clean, staying out of trouble and stuff. 8 years later, I run into him in a Narcotics Anonymous convention, and he's, hey, I took your advice, man, I'm clean, I'm doing this, I'm doing cool, we talked. 9.5 years ago, he saved my son's life.
Wow.
I mean, literally. And my son's got 9.5 years clean right now.
Wow.
And just became a director.
And a restaurateur with you. Amazing.
Okay, there we go. That's next one.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
This whole.
This is the
That's
fish.
Baja fish. That's one of my
I
favorites.
love those.
Well, they're all, these are actually my 3 favorites.
These 3?
Yeah.
That is incredible. The meat, I don't know what.
So the last time that I had one of those Baja fish was down in Point Pleasant in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
There was like a little shack that was selling them, and I was with Cara at the time. And she said, let's get one. And I was like, oh, I don't like them. I prefer like chicken. She went, no, you have to have the fish. And I was like, okay. And it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
It's like a little fish and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
What spices on that, but it's beautiful. You know, would you recommend we put some hot sauce on
It's
it?
great.
I mean, look.
Delicious. That's my favorite.
That's a big taco. Hefty. Looks absolutely incredible.
Oh,
I'm very excited.
that one was spicy.
Yeah, I put quite a lot of hot sauce on yours. Are you happy doing?
Oh my gosh, that's really spicy.
The habanero.
Which one did you use?
He had the green one.
Yeah, the green.
Is this the hottest one? I didn't realise. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold it together. Hold it together.
Cheers,
All
mate.
right.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers. Yeah, come on. Oh, wow.
I told you.
Wow, look
Unreal.
at that fish.
Unreal.
You
I'll
see
tell
that?
you.
Oh, mate, forget fish and chips.
Absolutely
You're in London.
delicious.
You want good fish? Come to
It's
Trejos
so,
Tacos.
it's so
Does look good, that fish.
Yeah.
That's our fish and chips.
That is, yeah.
I don't know whether we in the UK appreciate what an icon you are of Los Angeles. I discovered that there's actually a day in Los Angeles named after
Yeah.
you, Danny Trejo Day.
January 31st.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Trejo Day.
It's amazing. We have King Charles and LA has Danny Trejo.
I love it. But I mean, considering all that you've given back to the community there, totally makes sense.
Before we got into YouTube, I worked in homelessness. I started a shelter up in East London,
Okay.
based in churches. I've never done a 12-step program, but I've referred probably hundreds of people and chased people down. So I could really like relate to like going and finding people, like taking them to meetings and stuff.
I still do that.
Yeah.
Still do that. It's so fun.
It is really, you're really an inspiration. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
all this way. You are so welcome here. We're so happy to have you, and we're so happy to have this. I'm definitely going to have to bring my wife here. Great Mexican food in London. It's amazing to be here. I really love this cheesy bean dip. I don't think I've ever had anything like this before.
Oh, it's great.
That's incredible.
My advice is just don't wear white when you eat the beef.
A bit risky today, huh? Yeah.
You look like a cult leader.
I managed the most. Okay. That's a bit much. Talking of Charles Manson.
The next death scene I get, I'll just remember what you told me. What does it feel like to die?
Just pretend, Ollie.
Yeah.
Come on. All right. Well, the way we end our videos is we say, "We'll see you jolly soon."
See you jolly soon. I like that. Hey, see you jolly soon.
See you jolly soon, guys.
Yeah, cool guy,
Yeah,
Danny Trejo,
yeah,
isn't he? Yeah.
yeah.
He does a lot of nice work there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But just looking at a few things what he was doing there on the pictures.
Yeah.
Not surprised it's the Danny Trejo day
Yeah.
in LA.
Yeah.
But that's mint that video.
Yeah, it was. The food looks amazing. I
You have
can't wait to
out
try it
Portobello
now.
Road, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's ages since I've been down there.
Yeah.
It's we used to go down there when we used to go to the football games. Sometimes it wasn't as wasn't as trendy as it is
Yeah.
now. You
Yeah.
know, it's quite a pretty popular place now,
Yeah.
isn't it, Portobello
Yeah.
Road? But yeah, we'll head down there and do some
Yeah.
videos maybe,
Yeah.
and then when the weather gets a bit warmer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when it stops raining,
Yes,
fine, eventually.
if it ever stops
If
raining.
it ever stops raining, yeah. I'm almost finished on my ark. I've
Yeah.
just got to start collecting the animals now. How many was it? 2x2?
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.